Yo, what's good? What's good, everybody? I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out quick. Cause I gotta get to work, of course. Listen, I said, you know, of course, a lot of guys are gonna complain. A lot of guys are gonna complain about their pick. You know, everybody ain't gonna be happy. You know, I did it fair. I really did this time. I mean, every time I do, but I'm just saying, I really did this time. I really did it fair. If you guys, man, I mean, if you guys paid consistently, didn't leave the league, you quit and didn't come back. If you didn't get kicked out, you got a good pick. I mean, I put you where you needed to be. Mike and Carlos, the guy at the Chargers and the guy with the Saints, they were real close because they was in one. Both of them could have been in the top 10, but because of it's about 30 minutes, like a 30-minute difference on when they both joined the league. I have all that stuff, man. I'm very detailed. It's about 30-minute difference on when they joined the league. Mike won, so Mike got that top 10 pick, and then the Saints guy, Carlos, kind of failed a little bit because he had to go in with the top 15. You know what I'm saying? So I did it fair, man. Some of you guys hardly ever pay, and I have bet guys that don't pay and still got a decent. You lucky to be where you at. You know what I'm saying? Or I ain't gonna say they never play, but they don't play consistently. You feel what I'm saying? You lucky to still be where you're at. Or either play late all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're lucky to still be where you're at. So don't complain, because it could have been worse. I have some guys that had to come back because you got kicked out. I mean, you know where you at. You still got a good pick. I mean, some of y'all still got a good pick. That's where it's at. Of course, Dwayne got taken out of the top 10 because what he did. And he got kicked out. But he still got a good pick. Number 12. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't control once I pick out the hat, I don't control where that goes. I can put you in the top 15, that next breed, which is 20 to 10, 11 to 20, and it made the chips fall where they may. So I think it was an overall good lottery draft. I think it's a lot of good teams out there this year. And it's about building. Yeah, you can get the best team you want in the league. I mean, look at my team. I had the Eagles last season, and I had some good players on my team, and I didn't succeed last season. I mean, last Madden, not like I wanted to. So it's all about building, getting in here and building your team and being consistent, and that's what it's about, man. The picking up teams, I got to get the rookies straight. I only got one rookie in the league. Well, I got a lot of rookies in the league that don't know how we go about things when we start a new Madden. Of course, the picking the team is not going to be to the 31st. That's that Monday. We're picking that Monday. Picking the teams that Monday. Because the other game don't come out to the 28th. So we're not picking to the 31st. They give people time to see what team that they want. You better at least get you about 5 or 6 teams, man. Just in case your team is not there. I will say this. And like Vlad, look at Vlad. Vlad ended up getting the Vikings last year. He was fresh in the league. Ended up getting the Vikings last year. He fell to them because people forget. We get on there. It's time to pick our teams, and top 10 people, top 15 people, they fall because they don't pick their team on time. And I give you a certain time to pick your team. It's just like the draft. If you don't pick a team, I'll go next. And then somebody wind up with that. So don't think because you at the bottom of the totem pole, don't think that you can't wind up with a good team. Because you can, because some guys don't pay attention in this league. And it's veteran guys that don't pay attention in this league. Trust and believe that. Alright? So don't think that you still can't get a top pick. And like I said, most of the teams are pretty good, man. I mean, you got a lot of rookies on good teams. I mean, like the Cardinals, they just got what's the name? I mean, that's a good team to pick. The Cardinals, they just got DeAndre Hopkins, and they got my boy Murray over there. I mean, that's a good team to pick. Then you gotta think about this too. Pick your team for PlayStation 5 too, because remember, we're playing probably playing one season, possibly two, in PS4, and then we convert over to PS5. So you'll get to restart over. So you have Tom Brady for 4 seasons. That's great. So think about that too. Don't pick a team because you're like, oh man, his dude's gonna retire. No, you're gonna have him for about 4 seasons. Cause he on a 2-year deal. Tom Brady's on a 2-year deal, and then on top of that, we're starting over once we get to the PS5. It's not unless the league is able to transition over to PS5. The franchise is able to transition over to PS5, which I seriously doubt. You got Tom Brady for 4 seasons. That's pretty good. So I mean, y'all, that's how I feel. So overall, I think it was a good draft. Good lottery draft. And guys, just stay consistent, and that's all I can tell you. Because look at Mike and the Saints, man. They wound up in the top 10, 15 picks because of consistency of playing games. Some of you guys didn't get what you had to get because the game's not being played. Like you throwing the towel at the end of the season. That counts too. I look at all that before I did the draft. It took me about an hour to really put guys what they needed to be, as far as positioning them in the top 10 in 11 through 20, and then 20 through 32. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean 21 through 32. So 21 through 32. So I mean, yeah, I mean that's just how it is. So just make sure you stay consistent. That's what it is. About staying consistent in this league. And we pretty much did good last season. Everybody stayed consistent, and for the most part, we had a couple guys that quit. We had to bring some guys in there at the end to fill in. A couple of them guys stayed. Cam stayed, so that's good. Sight stayed, and that made room. And I told y'all, click the like button. If you didn't click the like button, you got kicked out. And that's what happened with the Jets and the Broncos. I haven't heard nothing from E-Ballin', but I did hear from the Jets. So if it's something that happens where somebody quit, Garcia will be the first guy that come back in, because he reached out to me after the fact. But other than that, man, it was a good draft. I appreciate y'all for everything I did. Again, congratulations to Vlad. He won that PS5. Like I said, y'all, 31st, picking the teams, get them games. Go ahead and trade your other game in, man. This Madden is I'm sure a lot of people trade they get Madden, and I keep my games. You don't get them about $8 back for it. I never play this game again. But hell, I get my little cousins and stuff over here. I cut hair. I let them play this joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool. They can play Madden. They don't have to be 21. So they'll be happy to play this. When they come over and get the haircuts or whatever. But yeah, man. So I appreciate everybody for good stuff, man. Looking forward to 21, man. I thank everybody again for the well done season, man. And let's get hyped, man. Ready for 21, man. And until the drafting the teams, y'all have a good week. I'll holler at y'all. I'm sure y'all can be talking on the chat, but I'll holler at y'all and let y'all know. Don't forget the draft on Monday, the 31st. All right. Until then, I'll holler at y'all, man. Y'all live life, stay safe out there, and trust the process. Yeah.